Winter presents a unique set of challenges and dangers for firefighters, ranging from minor inconveniences to life-threatening hazards. When temperatures dip below zero, the fight becomes not just against the flames, but also against the harsh elements. The extremely low temperatures introduce a multitude of complications that require firefighters to adapt to rapidly changing and difficult conditions, all while maintaining their usual level of focus, expertise, and efficiency. As the mercury drops, the risks and difficulties they face multiply, making their jobs even more challenging than under normal conditions. One of the most immediate challenges during winter firefighting is the effect of extreme cold on fire apparatus and equipment. When temperatures plummet, everything moves slower. Fire trucks and other apparatuses are often hindered by poor road conditions, including icy or snow-covered streets that make driving hazardous. This significantly slows down response times, and in some cases, apparatuses may get stuck in deep snow or be forced to take longer routes, further delaying their arrival at the scene. Firefighters also have to navigate through snow and ice, which slows down their movement as they struggle to maintain footing. This not only impacts their efficiency, but also increases the risk of injury from slipping or falling. Even simple tasks become more difficult in such conditions. Accessing fire hydrants, for instance, can turn into a major challenge. Hydrants may be buried under heavy snowdrifts, making it difficult to locate and dig them out quickly. Water can freeze inside and outside of hoses, making them unusable and potentially rendering the entire firefighting operation less effective. The freezing temperatures create a situation where firefighters must act swiftly to prevent equipment failure and adapt to the frozen conditions, all while fighting the fire. If the hoses freeze, firefighters are left with fewer resources to battle the flames, which can severely hinder their efforts and extend the duration of the fire. In addition to these physical difficulties, firefighters often face the dual challenge of being exposed to both extreme heat and cold at the same scene. When responding to a fire in the winter, firefighters endure frigid temperatures as they suit up, prepare their equipment, and make their way to the scene. Once they arrive, however, they are thrust into an environment of extreme heat as they battle the fire. This drastic shift from cold to hot places immense strain on the body, as firefighters are required to deal with two very different and opposing environmental conditions simultaneously. To protect themselves from the cold, firefighters wear heavy layers of clothing designed to keep them warm. However, these layers add weight indices and bulk, making movement more difficult. The extra insulation, while essential for preventing frostbite and hypothermia, can restrict mobility and require additional physical effort to perform even the simplest tasks. The added bulk may cause exhaustion more quickly, as firefighters struggle to move with ease while carrying heavy equipment and hoses. The combination of frigid temperatures and the intense physical demands of the job leads to quicker fatigue, which can impair decision-making, slow reaction times, and make the overall firefighting effort less efficient. Ironically, while they are bundled up to survive the cold, firefighters can also become soaked in sweat on the inside from the physical exertion required to battle the fire. The body temperature rises as they work in the intense heat of the fire, creating a sweat buildup under the layers of clothing. The moisture from the sweat can then freeze on the outside of their gear in the frigid temperatures, adding to the discomfort and further increasing the risk of exhaustion. This creates a dangerous cycle. The more the firefighter works to fight the fire, the more their body heats up, only to have that sweat freeze on the outside once they take a moment's respite, which makes them colder and more fatigued. As a result of these challenging conditions, fatigue becomes a major concern for winter firefighters. They must balance staying warm enough to avoid hypothermia while not overheating themselves during the firefight. Proper layering and timely breaks are essential to managing body temperature, but it remains an incredibly delicate balance. The harsh weather and the demanding work involved can take a toll on a firefighter's stamina and energy reserves, which in turn increases the risk of accidents, injuries, and other complications.